Hey guys, it is Cthulthu here. So it's been some time since I made a video once again, but I've been spending pretty much all my time at player-owned ports. In fact, that's, to be honest, the only thing I've been logging in for. I haven't tried King Calfight yet. I haven't tried that. I haven't been paying too much attention to the updates. I did see the news post, or rather, I was told about the new news post. About the bringing back the old RuneScape. I don't know how I feel about that, simply because I don't think it's going to make much of a difference to me, to be honest. I don't know if I can be bothered to start from a level 3 character all over again. You'd have to be crazy to want to skill in that kind of game, that's for sure. So it has to be combat related, doesn't it? And let's face it, there's nothing, there's nothing awesome about killing Bandos with the old sort of RuneScape, apart from the fact that you'd be going back to the old battle system. I guess that's the one positive side of things. But otherwise, I just don't see the point in it, unless you really liked PKing back then. That's all I see you can really benefit from. But otherwise, I think I'm going to be sticking to the normal game, even though I prefer the old battle system. I mean, that's why I've never really had more than one account. I've had more than one account, but I've never played for them. I've played on them, rather, for more than maybe 20-30 combat levels, and then I've just dropped them. Don't even know why I bothered starting them in the first place, but yeah, I've never really been the sort of person to have multiple decent accounts. And I don't feel like I'll be doing that anyway. But like all people, I'll probably give it a try anyway if it does come out, like play it for a couple of days and then make my proper decision. But just, just theoretically, I don't think I'm going to be playing much of it. And then let's see. So today I made my first Tetsu plate. I finally got to the last island. I sold that Tetsu plate. I was still hoping to get a lot out of it. The grand exchange price was 187 mil. And this is what, oh, wrong one. And this is what I got. Sold. There we go. Sold Tetsu body for 33.6 million. So yeah, that was disappointing. But everyone probably knew except for me, because I just haven't been playing enough to really know much about it. But yeah, I guess most people logically realised, we're not actually putting much effort into this. This is something that takes a few minutes of your time, and then you just go along playing the game as you normally would, and there are more than enough people with high skill levels to play the game to its maximum, so it's not hard to get plates, etc. So yeah, I can see why it's just so cheap. What I don't understand, unfortunately, and this has hit me hard, as you probably just saw a moment ago, is that things like this Virtus Robe Top have just crashed. And literally, what I did was I bought these on the Grand Exchange, or rather I put an offer in, and then I went to player-owned ports, and since then I have not been back. And so I come back to the Grand Exchange knowing that I will have bought Virtus at a largely inflated price, and here it is. So what? These three are now worth 120 mil. So I've literally lost half my cash there, unfortunately. That didn't work out too well. But yeah, I guess that's just a knock-on effect of having, this decent Tetsu armor that is going to do a better job. Then again, I don't understand, actually. It shouldn't have had that much of an effect. I think it was like dropping in price for the last 20 days. And I don't understand it simply because I've always prioritized armor that gives me better attack and better strength than better defense. Now, again, I'm not very experienced with this combat system, so maybe defense is now a huge part of the game. But I still don't feel like that is really the way. I know that the combat system now involves tanks, so I know that some people need to think about using Tetsu armor, but I'm sure the large majority of people don't have to worry about it and just have to worry about their damage output. So I didn't think that Tetsu armor and all the other variations would affect Virtus and Torva as much, especially given that they were given, attack bonuses as well. But yeah, it looks like it has, which is, it's a bit strange to me. I mean, I can see prices dropping by maybe 5, 6, 7 days, but for how long Virtus has been dropping for, I think it's a bit ridiculous, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it picked back up, but I don't think I'll ever recoup everything that I've lost, unfortunately. But yeah, that's my sob story. But then again, this is coming from someone who doesn't actually play RuneScape that often. I'm still going to be logging in pretty much every single day for a few minutes just to do player-owned ports, even though I'm not going to be making much money from it. It's still a decent source of income for doing literally nothing. What I do is I wake up, I get ready, etc., and then I log in for a few minutes, and I have to rush things, and then I have to just run out of the house and get a train to work. And then yeah, pretty much by the time I get back to home, which is literally 12, 13 hours later, I get to then, send off ships again. So I like the way that it works. I like that that usually the trips are less than 12 hours. And that, if you can hear, is my alarm telling me that I've actually got to go back to player-owned ports now, and send off my 4th ship for the day. And then I don't. Oh, and there you go. So just in time as well. The message even came up. Good alarms there. So yeah. In fact, I may as well go there right now. But yeah. So I mean, I only just about 30 minutes ago got the rest of the plates that I needed to make the Tetsu plate. But obviously disappointing finding out that the price I got was 6 times lower than what I was expecting, or hoping for rather, not really expecting. And then what else is there? So what have I been doing? That's the real question. So aside from work, in the last week or so I've got back into Tera, and that's because it's become a free-to-play game. Now, I've made no secret of this. I think Tera is the best MMORPG out there, and it's solely because of the battle system. I think it just throws every other RPG out there out of the window. That includes Guild Wars, that includes World of Warcraft, that includes every game out there for MMORPGs. And yeah, I think you can't knock it unless you've given it a try, and now there's no reason you can't give it a try because it's a free-to-play game. You literally get to do everything that a subscriber would have done from before. So yeah, well worth playing, well worth experiencing, and let's see if I can change your opinion if you are one of the Guild Wars 2 fanboys. I never really got into Guild Wars 2. I never even got to max out my player. I didn't really enjoy the battle system. People say that it's really engaging because you get to change what type of person you are, what type of magic you use, etc. But I didn't really see any benefits of maybe switching to one. Actually, no, that's wrong, because I was playing a mage class, or whatever it would have been called, and yeah, I can see that there's a defensive mage type, but then there's also there's one for multiple attackings. I think it's like the lightning attack ones, and then I think you get the most damage output by using the fire spells, and obviously then you can support a little bit with the ice spell. So yeah, no, actually it is quite engaging, but I still don't enjoy it as much, especially given that you're limited to so few spells just with one type. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that much. The other thing that I've done, and this was only today, I actually bought World of Warcraft for the first time. So, World of Warcraft, I haven't played it much. I've only ever played Trials, really. But I'm starting it all from scratch now, because they've sold the entire game, the entire set, for £35. Oh, and in fact, I think it was less than that even. I think it was actually $35 or €35, but that translates to like something like £25-30, so extraordinarily cheap. And also you have to remember that what's happening is you're buying 3 units. You're buying something called the World of Warcraft battle chest, and then you're getting Cataclysm, and then you're getting Mists of Pandaria or something like that, and altogether that costs you $35. Let's just use dollars because it's easier. But then what you have to remember is 3-month subscription would be an extra $30. Or actually, you know what? I think it's more than that. I think it's actually $36. I think it's $12 per month. But because with each set you're getting a free month, what it means is you can, start to play the Battle Chest Edition, which is the first 3 games, Lich King and Battle Crusade or something like that, and then the original game. So you get a free month with that, and then once you're finished with your month, or maybe once you hit the level cap of 60, then you can start to unlock the Cataclysms. You get another free month, and then once you've used that month, or again you've hit the level cap, then you can use whatever the other one is called, Mists of Pandaria or something like that, and get another month. So for $35, not only have you bought 3 games, but you've also bought, 3 months of free membership. So it was an extraordinarily good deal. I bought it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get level 60 or whatever the cap is for the battle chest within the month, because I'm literally only going to be playing it for an hour and a half. Hopefully I can get to level 30 or whatever it is, so I can start enjoying dungeons, and then I can just do a dungeon a day or something like that. But yeah, so those are the 2 things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing Tera a little bit more now that it's free to play, and I can expect a lot more people to be playing the game. But also, I've just bought myself World of Warcraft as well, so hopefully I'll get into that. I know it's going to be extraordinarily boring until I hit the end game content of level 85, I think it is, level 90 maybe. But yeah, oh yeah, and then so I'm standing here. Even though I have something to do. So let's see, what did I actually get from the... Ah, crap. Crew had a lucky escape. Yeah, returned empty-handed. I'm almost certain that was a resource voyage, one of the special voyages. So that is very unfortunate that that didn't come out for me. I really would like to do this, but I'm probably going to do it tomorrow morning once I have all my crew members available to me, rather than them all being out really on different trips. So what have I got? I've got combat. Oh, perfect. Okay, there we go. That's going to be nice and easy. Let's have a quick look to see if I can increase it at all. Yes, I can. No, I can't. No. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Maybe one of these guys will be better. They definitely will be. Let's see. Let's put him in. 96%. Can I increase this? No, I can't. And I'm not even going to bother to look at everything else, because I'm sure it's all geared towards combat. So that is off. 96% chance to do that. I don't think I need to do anything else today now. I think it's all for tomorrow morning. 10 hours, 10 hours, 9 hours. Well, no, 10 hours really, and 6 hours. It is 7 o'clock, so that's 1 a.m. Nope, not going to bother to do that until tomorrow morning. So there we go, guys. That is what is up with me. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. So, guys, thanks for watching. If you do play Tera, if you do give it a try, my server is Freya. And if you don't know my Tera name, then you are crazy. You can't watch my videos. You must not know me at all. Yeah, you can make an educated guess as to what my name is in Tera. I think I'll actually go play a bit of League of Legends now, though. So until next time, guys, see you around.